recording.
Afternoon.
What's up?
Stopped you for missing a mirror, man.
1, 2, so what'd you pull me over for?
For missing a mirror. Every mirror that you have has to be intact and in working order. You got a driver's license on you?
What statute is that?
Sorry?
Can you cite me that statute?
I'll get it for you. Do you have your driver's license on you?
1 and 2.
Do you have your driver's license on you?
89.
2-4, can I get another, not 33? Do you have your driver's license on you? And I'll go back and get that
Derek
statute.
Sprague, 12689.
I can't hear you. What?
Derek Sprague, 12689.
Do you have a photo ID on you?
Derek Sprague, 12689.
That's not the answer to my question. Do you have a photo ID on you? What, 689? Derek. What, 689?
I don't know what that means. You're speaking
Huh?
to. You're speaking
You try
to-
giving me your birth date, you said something
Oh,
689.
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. 12689.
What's your middle initial?
W.
W? Derek, D-E-R-R-I-C-K?
No, D-A-R-I-C.
D-A-R-I-C-K.
Nope.
D-A-R what?
D-A-R-I-C.
I-C. S-P-R-A-G-G?
S-P-R-A-G-U-E.
And you don't have a photo ID on you.
So you pulled me over for nothing, just to be clear?
I
'Cause
pulled
I'm
you
pretty
over
sure
because
I
you're
have
missing a
2
mirror and a
years.
bumper.
Sir,
Push
that
you over, you're
couple
missing a
stops
mirror and a
when
bumper.
initiated your license.
Do you have
I
proof of
2
insurance in the
working
car?
days. So you pulled me over for nothing.
Do you have proof of insurance in the car?
Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go. You're detained for the traffic stop. Do you have insurance in the car?
Oh, no, legitimate.
That's a no on insurance?
That's how I want to be free to be on my way.
You're not
You're
free to
abusing
go until
your
we're
oath.
finished with this traffic stop.
All right, you're abusing your oath right now.
I'm not abusing my oath. I'm doing my job.
Your job's not to do this. There's criminals out there, not to be a criminal.
It's also my job to protect the motoring public, and to do that, I need to make sure.
I want a supervisor. I want to be free to be on my way. You're not protecting shit. You're being a delusional idiot to use those words.
Not being a delusional idiot. You have proof of insurance in the vehicle. Derek, do you have proof of insurance in the vehicle?
Didn't commit a crime, just so you're aware. You're being a piece
I'm not saying you
of
committed a
shit
crime,
for
I'm saying you
even
committed a
thinking
traffic
you-
violation.
But right there, thank you for admitting it that you are committing a crime because you're violating my rights, and I want to be free to go. I don't consent
Keep an
to
eye
any
on
of
him.
this. I want to be free to go. You already told me you pulled me over for roadway piracy. I want to be free to go.
A roadway piracy?
Yeah, you're being a highway pirate. I know you know what the term is. Because you can't play stupid. There's nothing here that says there's a crime. I don't consent to you harassing me.
Okay.
Because you don't see a mirror. This is not a vehicle.
And a
Well,
bumper?
This is an automobile. I want to be free to be on my way. You didn't find me committing a crime or nothing. You're harassing me. You're violating my rights. I want to be free to be on my way. What's your name and badge?
Okay. Anything
Name and
illegal in the
badge
car
number.
at all?
Name and badge number.
Johnson, 2224. Anything illegal in the vehicle?
Who is this at my window?
That's another detective with the department. He was driving by.
Sorry? Name badge number. Name and badge number, you make contact. I want his name and badge number right now.
That's not relevant right now. Right
I
now,
want
this
a
is my
supervisor
traffic
right
stop.
now.
Right now, this is my traffic stop. Do you have any proof of insurance in the vehicle?
I'm gonna call 911 if
Just keep an eye on him, please. 24205. Twenty-two, 24, 2205.
Call 911.
car.
No, he did
Your
not.
car.
I want his name and
Get in
badge
the car.
number.
Right now.
He's drawing a gun. I need a supervisor right here.
I need to make sure you're not
Put
going to
your
hurt
phone in
this
the car.
step.
Lock that door.
That's fine. Right now.
Sir, you drew a gun on me, and I was not told to do anything. This right here is why there's a disconnect. Name and badge number, do not touch me. You still haven't identified.
right now we're detaining
I want to
you.
identify
Right now we're
this man that
detaining you. We're
pointed
gonna
a
put you in
gun.
cuffs.
Hey, this isn't helping you. I'm not resisting. I'm not fighting you. I'm asking why you're touching me and putting
The other
hands
one,
on
step
me.
it up.
Well, can you please stop hurting me? I don't consent to you touching me. Hey, why are you telling me you've paid compliance that a person
22,
not
24.
resisting,
Other
dumb
responding
fucker?
officer stepping
Can you
up.
please stop? This is hurting. Man with a gun that pointed a gun at me for no reason.
You
a man that will not get a
jump out.
supervisor.
You can't jump
Can you
out
put
when that
in
officer's in
buzzwords?
his car. You know
I calmly
that.
got out to ask you why you were touching my automobile. Do
Stop
not
being
use
an idiot,
jumper
okay?
words.
Just
Hey,
stop.
Do not
Just
touch me and
stop.
do not use words that do
Just
not fit the situation.
Derek, just
I'm
calm
sorry.
down.
Derek,
I want to know why
just
I'm
stop.
being manhandled.
Derek,
Do you have anything on you?
touched my
Just stop.
automobile and you did not give me any consent. You did not tell me anything. What you're doing,
Derek,
sir.
do you have anything
are
on you? I'm
random
gonna pat
person.
you down.
I want
Do you
to.
have any
No, I
weapons?
do not consent you touch me. I want a
gonna pat you
supervisor.
down
There's
for
a man that
weapons.
pointed a gun at me.
Okay.
I do not consent to anything. I want to
Right
be
now.
free to be on my way. I do not consent to anything. I
have
need
any
a
weapons?
supervisor. Name and badge number.
Do you have any
Are
weapons?
you recording?
I am recording.
I don't feel like. Sorry. Are you recording right now?
Body cam right here.
No, that's a phone. I
That's
will
a
be
body cam.
foying that.
That's
Is
fine.
it?
It's a body cam. It's a new
No
body
shit.
cam. It's called body worn. Look it up.
No, I get that, but
It's
literally
called
that.
body worn. Yep.
Okay, I want to know. He touched my. I want a
Stand by,
supervisor,
Larry.
and I want his name and badge number right now.
Hey, relax.
I want his name and badge
10-4.
number.
We got one male detained.
You still have not identified. Why are you touching me?
Derek.
Name and badge
Or you're going to
number.
the
Derek.
ground.
Name and badge
Derek,
number.
right now you need to
I
calm
need
down
a
and
name
you're
and
gonna go in
badge
the back
number.
of my car.
I'm being assaulted.
You're not being
Are you
assaulted.
being
Are you
clear?
injured? Derek.
This man is not
Derek,
identified and pointed a
listen
weapon
right
at me.
now.
I need a sergeant here right now.
Can you guys just do me a favor and stay in the car, please? Okay.
In the car, and I need to
He
put
keeps
this on.
using words like this, and then he uses words like officer safety, and he pointed a gun at me and was
Derek.
not identified.
Derek.
As a reasonable officer,
He
would
jumped
you
out of the
identify? By a jump out, he means calmly exited my car and made contact. Did I make eye contact with you as soon as you seen the door open? Hey, you didn't identify. Don't
Yeah, I
touch me.
patted him down,
Relax,
Jim.
son, everything kind of clear.
What's your badge number?
22, 24, 27.
Could you have done that before you touched me and that wouldn't have escalated a situation? No, you listen. You escalated a situation when I asked you to identify.
Sam,
you
Paul,
wouldn't
Robert,
identify.
Adam, George, Union, Edward, Person,
That's
Derek,
where we're at right
David,
now.
Adam, Robert, Ida,
And he
Charles,
pulled me
W,
over
William,
because
Middle,
of some
Mill,
bullshit
White,
to
12,
start
06,
with, and I
89,
asked him
12,
nothing,
06,
and then
89.
I wanted to exercise my right to make time. This man is now, I finally identified, he touched my automobile, and then when I asked to identify, wouldn't identify. That immediately caused
Negative
the
on
alarm,
33,
and then he
one
walks
male
back to
detained.
his vehicle as I'm asking him questions on camera, and I walks back to work.
And 2-4 additional. I got 2190 on weapons. Yeah.
10-4. $22.24. Derek Valid, D. David M. Mary, no launch negative QPP.
10-4.
Already copied it. 151. Work call being wrote down that.
He violated my rights and retaliating because I asked simple questions.
You
He
just
touched
don't-
my
you just
automobile.
don't want to listen.
I don't have
Big
to.
deal.
Do you have an ID on you?
Why do you need my ID?
Well, in case Derek needs to go somewhere and you need to drive. Do you have an ID on you?
Yes,
Okay. Do you have it on you?
yes.
Can I have it, please? I need
For what?
I need to identify who you are.
She's already identified me.
Who are you on the phone with?
Who are you? Dispatch at the sheriff's department.
Okay, that's fine. I still need to verify who you are. And do you guys have proof of insurance in the vehicle?
No.
Okay. Do you have insurance on the vehicle? Okay.
I seen the thumbs up. This is sad. So is there a shift commander coming?
I'm not sure. I was calling for other officers. I don't know if he's coming out or not.
So did you call for a shift commander or just call for backup despite me asking specifically?
Oh, I called for
a shift
backup
commander?
before you got out of the car.
No, I get that part, but I asked if I was being detained and then you didn't answer.
I did. I said for the purpose of the traffic stop, you were not free to go.
And then you walked off and that man was still
202
touching my
Sheriff.
automobile when I asked
Give
if
yourself
you
out to
identified.
Marshall Medical Clinic.
Is there a
Just so I
supervisor?
I understand a little bit better.
Let me get out and talk to you.
Okay, yeah. Jim just passing by?
Jim was just passing by and asked if I was okay.
Oh, okay.
He was giving me
Okay.
trouble since I came up at the door.
Okay, gotcha.
So I didn't know how
I
it was
wasn't
going to
understanding
escalate. I didn't know if he
that,
was going to get out.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's what I was just curious
Yeah.
about. Like, I don't know if there was something, you guys are having a, undercover or something like that going on.
Right.
But, all right, no, I just,
Okay. 22, 24, 2205. Are you coming out here or no? Brandon's coming. Yeah, you might as well. Not very free.
This is copy.
4572. So there's nothing going on that much today that this is what you're doing is harassing people?
Not harassing you. I made a simple traffic stop.
Yeah, and look what you've now escalated into.
I
You feel
didn't
good
escalate it
about
into
yourself when you go
anything.
to sleep at night?
I didn't escalate it into anything.
No, you're right, you didn't. That man that pointed a gun at me who didn't identify himself in your presence and you witnessed it all, you're right, he's the one that technically escalated your violation.
Is that your car or Tiffany's car?
I'm more concerned about the violation of the rights that are going on and everything going on here, and then it's masquerading as color of law, like you guys are heroes or something right now.
10-4. Can you copy 43?
And then he feels good about himself, you know, sitting there pointing a gun at
I just
people,
looked
you
this guy
know,
up
still
in the
touching my
old in-house.
automobile.
He does have a
Like he's
hazard
some
on
hero,
him.
and that's the
Officer
problem,
safety,
you know,
any
that's what you
comments,
support
if
right
you got
there.
stopped by
Are
another
you
officer,
aware of
we can
that
open up on
legacy?
them.
I can't hear you because of the radio going off.
Now,
Sorry.
Are you aware that that's
I
what
can't
you're
hear you
supporting?
'cause of the
You can
radio.
hear?
No, I can hear you better now. What were you
Thinking
saying?
about that, but can you look at him? He's proud of himself, just so you know up there. Like he was just showing his stance and everything, and his little warrior cop stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool to you, you know, as a young one coming up, because like he used words like "you're not comfortable" and you know stuff like that. Is that true or not?
What
Because
do you
I've
mean I'm
seen
not
it thumbs
comfortable?
up. He used words uncomfortable and officer safety and stuff when he touched me and pointed his service weapon at me. That's use of force.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true? Did I do anything that made you feel uncomfortable, or is that his assessment based on?
You made me feel uncomfortable when you were argumentative with me at the car window,
So you're talking about.
and
me
also
asserting
when you
my
do get out
rights.
of the vehicle like that.
Okay.
Yes, that
so
is
me
a
asserting my rights is what causes you alarm. Just to be clear.
asserting your rights.
Yes, because I wasn't violating anything, I wasn't harming anyone, and I wasn't doing no harm. Those are the three definitions of a crime, right?
Crime, not a traffic violation.
You're right. The crime was that man pointing a weapon at me in broad daylight. That's called brandishing, right?
There's no statute of brandishing.
You're right. So what would you call it if I pointed
I
a
got it.
firearm
Yeah.
at you?
Can you?
I need a supervisor,
sniff?
please. I still don't know if there's a supervisor.
There is. I asked them to come.
So anyways, so what would it be called if I pulled a firearm and pointed at you in broad daylight if you were a random person?
kick some child guys out of here, or?
Yeah. We don't need this many guys here. Thanks.
So why am I in handcuffs? Can you get me out of handcuffs? Because that man's delusional of escalation, pointing a gun at me, is now escalated to an innocent person being put in a car for doing nothing. And now you people are further trying to escalate a situation.
How so?
Well, because you run the plates and you see that Tiffany has further escalations and stuff, and
No.
she's nothing but an
I didn't
innocent
run the
person.
plates until after I stopped you.
So why is there now just a useless canine being run around? Is there parts of, like, you know, a lost kid or something around here?
No.
So then why is
come
there
on.
someone of a canine being ran around a drug dog? Are they gonna false alert on a vehicle?
Just
Or
a
are they
free
gonna
air.
alert-
Just a free air sniff.
Are they gonna? So that dog's gonna alert on my dog that's been in my car, you know?
You have a dog?
Oh, I've got a dog that's
Okay.
pregnant that's been in that car, and I've got dogs in heat. So that's
Okay.
why I'm afraid of you putting your dog that's gonna false alert around my car. See what I mean? You guys keep escalating. And the dog's now made 2 laps around my car
Mm-hmm.
for the 3rd time. So when you guys find nothing and then this is all done, I might need medical attention for that man traumatized me pointing a weapon at me.
Okay.
And does it pass, you know, the 10 minutes of the original stop that you're accusing me of? Because now it's completely an unlawful detention. Because you've put me in a back of a cruiser and you didn't put me in cuffs for your own safety. Why is
You
there
still
all
live
this
on Superior
escalation?
Street?
Why is there all this
You still live
escalation?
on Superior Street?
Why is there all this escalation? I want to be free on my way. I don't consent to any of this assaulting or kidnapping or false imprisonment.
3154.
That man takes sick pride in his job, and that is sad. To be on video with a thumbs up and then to still put someone in handcuffs and to torque arm them when you're not even on duty, just to plain clothes, is completely sad. And to just think, there's so many murderers and exploiters and criminals and everything else that are driving past right now, and you just let them walk past because you pulled out for something that's a non-crime, and you feel like a hero when you go home. So now you guys sit here for your fishing expedition, running up all the charges you can rack up. So is there talk about what happens when Wisconsin loses qualified immunity and people like me that know get to finally start suing you people for this crap?
No, there hasn't been talk about it that I'm aware of.
That's unfortunate. Because what's going to happen when people like that in plain clothes that refuse to identify, thinking they're superhuman with a cape, suddenly are, you know, on the other end of it, they become the criminals that, you know, no one can pretend that they're not. Because that's all that qualified immunity does, is protect them. You and me know that. What stops them from being drawn on when they draw on people? You know, are you thinking about stuff like that when it comes here? Because Colorado and New York and stuff are already doing it.
I'm not thinking about it. I don't have any role in making legislation.
No, but it affects your job when you do stuff like this that's color of law and people know their rights, that you're harassing and you're using treason and stuff like that. Your oath doesn't give you the right to pull people over for traffic codes unless there's something legitimately a crime. Just because some Supreme Court decision says that it's reasonable, a reasonable person would know otherwise, right?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What?
Yeah. You don't care about real law, right? Just the one that gives you power to harass and bully and extort?
Wasn't harassing or bullying you.
Who was I harming?
I was making a simple traffic stop.
Who was I harming that caused you to initiate red and blue traffic lights and an emergency lights in a non-emergency situation, causing an emergency? Do you see how that works pretty quickly when people start using your same tactics against you guys?
Over.
I mean, like that. There's still 2 of you around harassing innocent people that have done nothing for your
They're not
safety.
harassing. They're just standing there.
Yeah, you're right. People want people with tattoos and guns standing there for their safety when you fuckers are sitting here using your oaths against us.
Don't you have tattoos? I thought I saw a tattoo on your arm. Don't
I
you
have
a tattoo?
tattoos of my kid. How about you?
Okay, that's fine. I don't
Are
have
those
any
tattoos
tattoos.
of his kid? Because they look like
I don't know
gang
what they're
tattoos
for.
from here. They look like prison tattoos.
Okay.
30823096, code 45.
Yeah, that didn't work when you talked about tattoos. I know what matters. I've got morals and ethics.
Okay.
Yep, so keep trying to fish. I know the truth. This is bullshit.
Truck Sam William 5194.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam William 5194.
What was that? I want his name and badge number. What's your name and badge number?
Is she gonna get out then or no?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number? I can't articulate your name. I see
You feel comfortable doing
Stroker.
that
Is
with
that your
Josh?
name?
Just the 2 of you, or do you want me to come out there and help?
How has she been?
Scared,
Okay.
passively,
What's her name?
cooperative. Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Yep.
What's his name? Stroker?
Strike.
What's his badge number that all you people don't have a policy?
2189.
Why don't none of you have a policy to articulate yourself when you're violating everyone's rights?
Are there any drugs on the car?
There's nothing in that automobile that would cause you people to violate us and cause us to be falsely kidnapped with your emergency lights. So now there's a door open of a back door. Are you seriously making a child get out of a car in the rain? Pretending you're a hero? Wow! You fuckers are pathetic! Yeah, I would close it too! I'd be ashamed of yourself! You are a fucking coward! Anything you're doing, you think you're a hero, don't you? I'm so proud of you, you hero. Johnson, you're such a hero. Good job, you hero. You pulled a child out of a car in the rain. It's a good thing that we're gonna go watch a movie. Yeah, all those taxes that go to paying for your salary. Hero!
Tiffany, would you two like to sit in the back of the car so you don't get wet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm allergic
You
to
can't
the
sit
rain.
in. You can't sit in the back with Derek though. You have to sit in the back of Officer Dunner's car.
Whatever,
Okay?
I can't be in the rain.
That's fine. Okay.
Where am I going?
Just back of this car. Sorry.
Thank you for not making them stand in the rain.
You're welcome.
You better not claim that a moldy car in front of you.
So I stopped.
No longer
for,
muted.
Missing mirror and bumper. Make the stop. He stops right here. Barely get past the stoplight. He stops. As soon as I get up to the car, he is argumentative.
Male
Why
driving?
Are you stopping me? Yes.
Okay.
Why are you stopping me? I haven't done anything wrong. Have I committed a crime? I don't have to provide my ID. Had to ask him several times for his name, his middle initial, his date of birth. Armstrong happened to drive by. Stuck his thumb out the window. I thought, okay, shook my head no, because that's what I have to ask for another car. He turned around, sat on the passenger side, went back to run the guy. As soon as I sit in my car, he gets out filming. Jim draws down on him.
Okay.
Got out of the car, detained him right away, patted him down.
Is Jim here yet?
No. He's close by though, because he was going to Cedar Creek.
once he saw anything? Or?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he pointed at him. I didn't see him point. Just saw him on holsters. No. Seemed to be down on him was the wrong turn.
Okay.
A little passive resisted, trying to get the cuffs on him, and then it was just all arguing from there, violating his rights. His
So-
girlfriend is being kind of the same way, a little more scared, got a little more.
So the reason for the detention in the first place was declared ID, or?
For the detention was just actually getting out of the car. Based that in his attitude.
Okay.
I didn't feel safe, especially with just me and Jim.
Yep.
I don't know about her, so that's why we detained him.
Okay. Where's he at now? Your car?
In my car.
Okay.
He's been asking for a supervisor the whole time. Figured with everything that went down with Jim, he probably should come out here.
Okay.
Civvy hit. So they're doing a search. I'm writing some tickets.
Okay.
And at the very least, a summons for.
All right, get busy.
How's that supervisor?
He's right there.
Is he going to make contact with me, or is he not interested?
He doesn't have to make contact with you right now.
I've had a weapon pointed at me, sir. I'm sure you can understand how that's quite alarming from a man that refused to identify. That's not, a crime. Because I know brandishing stuff like that is a crime. There's different names. Denawi, what's his badge number?
That's Lieutenant Denovi,
What's his badge number?
2205.
That's a printer?
Yep. In the headrest?
I would think that would be a safety hazard. It's amazing what you get away with for piracy when you're part of the state.
Sheriff 2545, do you copy? It's 1 Oh, we got Jasmine.
So again, why am I in handcuffs and further being fucked with? And why am I still in the back of a cruiser with my rights being violated, falsely kidnapped? So you can print out more of your color of law bullshit to further violate my rights and impede my free travel? And just for the record, do I not have 2 mirrors visible?
So he refused to identify himself at first, or?
Yeah, first. Then he gave me his name, first and last, and date of birth, and then I asked him to clarify his date of birth. And then I had to have him respell it 3 times.
Because it was wrong, or?
Yeah.
Be valid?
I think she got something on her. With that, I think she got something on her.
Okay.
Because that whiff of weed, it's not in there anymore. There's a big thing of dryer sheet shelf that obviously been there for a long time. Shelf that we do seen this in our
She's a bit uncooperative. If you've got PC to search her based on that, feel free to.
Do for the dog alert, nothing was found in the vehicle. So
I'm sorry?
do for the dog alert, nothing was found in the vehicle.
If you want to take her out and stand her in front of the car here, her son is still in the car with her, so why don't we separate her from him?
I'm gonna get smell inside of Zetmer's car.
Okay. She's on the passenger side?
He said he smelled weed.
Yeah.
You familiar with this guy?
Nope.
Derek Sprague?
I remember the 10-0 from Langley. It was a while ago. couple of years anyway. See something for sure right now. Can you?
Not where I'm at.
When you open the door,
Alright, so you got traffic citations for him and that's it?
Yeah, I think I'll just give him a county tag for DC.
Okay. Are you done with all that yet or not?
I just got to do the DC ticket. I was holding off on that in case we're taking it. But DC ticket and then.
That's what he's got to say.
Sure.
Why is there a ticket printed out that says suspended? Why was there a gentleman that supposedly law enforcement touching the automobile that pointed a weapon at me? I needed to use the force report generated, the incident number and everything else.
Slow down a little bit.
There was a gentleman that pointed a weapon at me, sir.
If you want to have a conversation,
I
we
would
can
love
do
to
that.
have a conversation. I'm letting you know on the alarm
Conversations
there's
are
a gentleman
two-sided.
that had pointed a weapon at
I'm
me.
already aware of that. So if we're going to have a conversation, we need to take some
I'm letting you know where I stand. I'm being assaulted and violated and harassed.
This conversation is going to end if you don't let me talk to it. Okay? Lieutenant Smallby, supervisor on shift today, and I'm here because my deputy requested me and you requested me. So I'm here to listen to what you have to say. I understand you were pulled over for
Too bad.
It's 2205. And he pulled you over for having some equipment violations on the vehicle. You're missing the driver's side mirror and a bumper issue, relatively minor things. Normally, I don't see a reason why a stop for such a minor equipment violation gets so complicated.
It escalated because the gentleman pointed a firearm at me and then identified himself as a law enforcement officer. He just yelled and they said that there was a big alarm. I don't know why I was being attacked. That was going to be a gentleman that was touching my automobile and then identified me. I'm just kind of like where you're at is true. Where you're at is true. I'm just bringing you up to where you're at.
I think there's a lot of moving parts to this. I understand that that individual, who is a detective, is barely coming to the office, came on scene after you were stopped by this fully marked squad and by a deputy in a fully marked uniform.
And then was given a thumbs up that he can continue on his way, chose on his own.
Just for information, this deputy asked to protect himself because I understand you were just giving him a hard time about identifying yourself.
No, I identified myself very readily. Yep. Can I get out of these handcuffs? I want to know why I'm in handcuffs. I want to be free out of these. And then we can continue where it's safe over in the grass. But I'm not a criminal. I should be here. I want to be out of these handcuffs.
We're just about ready to.
Okay, I want to be out of these handcuffs and I
You
want
don't
to
get
be
to say
free.
you don't get to say when you
If
come out.
I'm free, it's violating my rights to be
You're not
handcuffed
free.
for
Right now,
my
you're
safety.
detained.
For what crime?
Disorderly conduct.
For what will? I articulated who I was. See what I mean? This is the
do you have any problem with
I'm not
they
arguing.
go back in the car?
You stupid
With those two?
fuckers don't like it.
No, they
but
can go back in the car.
somebody-
Do you have her ID or? I got it.
Do you want to do a county DC or because of how he is, do you want to do a custodial thing? I guess
I don't need to take him to jail for it. I don't know how he's going to act when I take the cuffs off him.
Well, that's my point.
Let me give Jim a call
Okay.
before you release him. They can go sit in the car. and
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
Take him to the field for? Spend him this summer.
That's my word.
Just make sure he is searched before you release him.
I patted him down, didn't feel anything in his pockets, and Jim searched him. Or at least tried patting him down.
Say that again?
I patted him down, didn't feel anything in his pockets.
Okay.
I think Jim did a search, full search.
Oh,
When he was here.
Steve.
Calling Jim. Absolutely, yes.
Goes out yelling yet?
Oh,
What was his initial deal? Getting a car on here or what? Or not
at
wanting
first
to
he
get
just
out?
at first he just didn't want to answer any questions. Didn't want to give me his name. Gave me his first and last. Rattled through his date of birth, but I had all the spelling wrong.
Yeah.
Asked him for proof of insurance, nothing. Jim just happened to drive by, stuck his thumb out the window, and I shook my head no. That's right after I called for another officer, so he just happened to turn around. I just asked Jim to watch him. He was standing at the C pillar, and I was in my squad, and all of a sudden, dude's out of the car, and Jim's unholstered.
So you didn't even know what the hell was going on.
I kind of gave him a brief, just that he's being a little argumentative.
Well, no,
was
I mean
gonna-
you didn't.
Oh.
When you saw Jimmy.
Did you ask him to get out of the car? Or did he jump out of the car?
He came out of the car.
Okay. So, bottom line, his conduct and demeanor landed us where we are right now.
Yes.
That warrants more than a ticket in my book.
Okay.
We'll go state charge to DC.
Yep.
Get a multi-jurisdictional, multi-officer, off-duty detective response because of the way you're acting. You're not going to get a ticket for that. Throw him to jail.
Take him to jail?
Yep. He can appear tomorrow, and I'll give jail a heads up while he's coming.
Okay. All right. So hold him. Cash bond.
The only decision, to be clear, that I'm making is the state charge versus the county charge. You made the arrest decision for the DC, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm fine with that. If you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to explain that to him, or do you want to explain that to him?
I can.
Okay.
You're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
Yeah, so I want.
Hey, Tiffany. Is that your guys' son in the back seat?
It's my son.
Okay. I need to write a formal report, and because he's in the car, I need his name and date of birth.
For what?
Because he's a member of the car, so he has to be included in the report. If I just say Tiffany's son was in there, ask me to get his name anyway.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
I mean, I would rather not.
I know you would rather.
understand why that has to be done. He's a minor.
I know he's a minor. I understand that.
Obviously.
I understand that. And usually for stuff like this, they'll retract his name from the report for any court proceedings anyway. So it has to be documented that
There's
he was
been
here.
court proceedings.
He's going to jail for disorderly conduct.
Is there any way to bail him out?
He'll have a cash bail. I think it's $200.
Where?
Marathon County, down by the mall in Wausau.
Okay, and when can I do that?
It's going to take a while to get him in there and booked in and everything, so probably hour and a half, 2 hours maybe.
So after we're done with the movie?
Yeah, what time's the movie at?
At least my son can watch
What
the
time is
movie.
the movie at?
It's already started.
Oh, yeah. Can I
It
get his?
started at 5:20.
Can I get his name?
Walter. I'm calling your name. J. Smith.
His date of birth?
5/17. 310.
2010. And I'm having computer issues. Can I just get your middle initial and date of birth?
And then 1/17/93.
Okay. And you guys are all still living on Superior Street, Anago still, right? Okay. Otherwise, you guys are free to go. All right. Thank you for being cooperative. I'm sorry it was as scary as it was. But otherwise, you guys are good to go. Okay. Thank you.
He's seatbelted in. I'll follow him.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You know, this is going to be hilarious because this isn't my first one, dumb fucker. When you get into court and you get deposed, this is going to be cute because you're going to learn the hard way. You don't do this again. Disorderly conduct doesn't stick. You're going to want to try the other one. And to even print out a suspended one, that's a cute one. Way to even further prove your ignorance. I articulated who I was, stupid fucker, and you asked me my middle initial. That's more than I'm legally obligated, and it's on your body worn.
Your battery is dead? She's got a dead battery. Can you try calling, unless Steve's got one. Jump pack. You don't got a jump pack, do you?
Dead?
So now you fuckers
didn't
broke
break
her
the-
automobile.
No, it's not. It's dead battery. I know it. Can you please stop? He's gonna ruin it.
He's jump start. Nose up to her.
With Johnson's phone?
Yeah.
My one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's some heroic stuff. Don't leave. We need to capture their heroism on camera. Yeah, the irony in you leaving.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
It's in the back?
You know, none of this would have happened if you people wouldn't have escalated something so simple like a movie night out on a weekend. Good heroes. Good hero. Hero.
Sorry, I didn't know the battery was in the back.
You can grab the
Huh?
Normally I have to give it a little bit.
Give it a little bit.
Well, you guys just couldn't help escalating. Now look what you did. Now you caused a traffic situation. What would that be called, or is that not a crime when you block traffic? What's up when you block the lane of traffic? Especially when your disorderly conduct turns into toilet paper. Do you want me to send you that picture? When I wipe my ass with your tickets, you clown?
All good?
Not trying to be a smart ass, but told you it wasn't a starter.
Thanks, Josh.
Obstruction, disorderly conduct, hindering. When those get thrown out, I can't wait to eat your qualified immunity up. There needs to be a test case, and you young clowns that get fallback by retards like that, your times of hiding behind the badges are going to come to an end pretty quick. It's tax season. People have money to fight your stupidity. I don't mind shit like this because this is the stuff that helps make you guys lose your funding. When you write baseless tickets, that means you're on the Brady list when it all comes out. Your reports better be factual. Just like all the GoPros in that car and pointed on the outsides of that car that have you all on camera. There's like 20 GoPros. Hopefully at least 3 or 4 of my GoPros in there have cards in them because they should turn on whenever I say GoPro will record. How's that going to look when it shows everything escalated? And I ask you specific questions for a reason. You trying to identify me and pretend that that gives you the right to harass me further and escalate? That doesn't look good for you. I articulated my name and birth date. That's more than I needed to do. You didn't even ask me if I lost my ID or license. You didn't ask if it was on my person or not. You just kept threatening me. So good job, you hero. Good job. That Pablo Escobar went past you.
2249
10-4.
2224, Sheriff.
2224.
76 to the jail with 1.
10-4.
Ticket out of your ass from?
Never pulled a suspended ticket.
My what?
I never pulled a suspended ticket.
What's suspended? My license is good.
Oh, did I do suspended?
Good.
Oh, yep, you're right.
So now you're writing baseless citations in fits of rage because you're unfit for duty.
Nope, that one's getting voided out.
Hey, don't operate your computer while you're driving, you stupid terrorist! Yeah, there you go. Keep exercising your color of law bullshit, you dumb fucker. You'd pull someone over if they did less than that. Yeah, look at the road at least a little while, every 3 to 5 seconds. Just like you might want to look up the disorderly conduct and the other hindering and every other thing you think you were going to do when you thought you had me not identified. That was your first real mistake other than flipping your lights on. So keep not putting your eyes on the road, putting my life in danger, you dumb fucker. You're not even looking at the road. It's gonna be funny when they ask for insurance and papers, and everything gets dropped, and if it doesn't, it'll get reduced. Your disorderly is a false arrest.
Operator without insurance.
Yeah, that's another one. That's gonna get thrown out too. Thank you for more toilet paper. I have insurance, you stupid son of a bitch.
Tiffany told me you did it.
Yep, it's not my car. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You're such a hero. All of your charges amount to false arrest. Good job, you badge pirate. Good job. Make sure your report's perfect because that's your evidence of your crimes. You should look up Title 18, Section 2381. You'll like that one, pirate. Or 1842. You'll love 242. I bet you know that one. How about 242? I bet you know deprivation of color of law. Then again, you don't even know what uncooperative and combative is, the difference. You are such a clown. I hope that I don't get COVID because of your stupid unmasked ass. Man, your boyfriend must love bowing down to you. Fucking tattoos, you fucking stupid chrome dome with hair. Man, you don't even know what oath is. You signed that and all you seen was paycheck and free blue shit stain perks, didn't you? You heard yak, extort, 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 pretend to do a good job. I get to be a hero. Not, I want to be productive in society. I want to steal money and call it a living. Good, comfortable living though. How much do you make a year? I can't wait to FOIA all of your service records. And that other retard that put hands on me. I bet you he draws guns on everyone and then lies on reports. You people just don't get it, do you? Enemies of the people. And then you rub it in by pretending to do a good job and do your research and investigate while you're driving like a criminal. Can't believe you endangered my life and did something so stupid.
537 shirt trip. Go ahead.
Pretty sure your manuals it says don't use while driving, right?
3342. Adam George Charles 3342. Pacific. Or
I found the pretty Mason, put in a call. Looks like he shows an address at 818 South First Ave, First 27. It's positive QT. We chose an address off of our reveal. Not sure which one's going to be the accurate one. 21. Response, medical emergency. At 6405 Red Oak Court, Village at West.
205, sure. You can clear 21-9 from the call, 24 and I'll be out at the jail.
10-4.
I'm going to give you a second. You can find a 1000 North 7th Street, apartment number 4. Right about 45 minutes ago, I took a complaint from Leonard Milaszowski. Advising that his fiance's son, Cameron Rojas, was not cooperating.
Sheriff's office with one male.
Off on foot. They're looking for a report was missing. We now have gotten 2 other calls from Leonard. The most recent one we believe was from him. So they're having some communication issue. Number 4, but he kept saying number 4. So I know we can get out and speak about the conversation. For 43, he's here, he's there. I believe most of them. RP, Leonard, as well as the fiance, Josie, what Cameron. Is there another unit that can assist 3204 on North 7th Street? Over there. 10-4, thank you.
Constant.